top. Drop that. Yeah, feel the funk, y'all. Yeah, feel the funk, y'all. Yeah, you lay back in the cut. What's up? What's up?
Hello my doves, welcome back to Update by Olympia. Today's video is going to be a how to get a flawless face without using foundation. All these products are dark skin friendly. I'm going to show you guys how I did it. It is going to be a little bit of a talk over, but you guys will get the gist and it's going to be in real time. So you'll see every step of the way. I mean, I will edit some, fluffy bits out, but essentially you'll see how long it takes for me to do this face. So if that's what you want to see, I suggest you keep watching. Okay guys, there's me being a bit silly there. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the Fenty Beauty Brow MVP. I've got two shades, black brown and deep black. So I actually usually start off with dark brown along the front of my brow, and I basically kind of use it to kind of fully shape it as well. But to get the fade, I start off with a lighter shade, still quite dark, and then I switch over to the deeper shade, which in this case is deep black, and I go along the arch and the tail with the deeper one, and that's how I create the gradient. I can't do it any other way, guys. Okay, and then I love to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills. Wow, I suck at these voiceovers. Hey, okay. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. I love the spoolie. I find that it grips every brow hair and it really holds brow hairs in place because I have whack brows. One just kind of does whatever the hell it wants and it's annoying as hell, and yeah. But first world problems and all that. Okay guys, the magic item for this video, this is the Born This Way by Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I'm currently using the shade Chestnut, and this is basically the golden item for this whole video. It will make a comeback really soon. And then I've got the Morphe brush. This one is the M432. So I use this brush to basically clean up the brow, make it look nice and sharp, and to highlight. This particular shade is good for my complexion. It's a couple of shades lighter than my complexion. Sorry guys, I don't know why I have so much footage of this, but I thought you guys would like to see my brow routine. It's not up close and personal, but yeah, I don't like to do too much and take too long. I used to when I was learning, but now it's a bit of a chore for me, so I try and make it as good as possible in as little time as possible. Like, I don't obsess over it like I used to. Okay, concealer time. So I'm going to conceal on my lids and my under eye as I normally would if I was using foundation. This is the key, guys. You want to put your concealer down kind of where you would normally conceal if you have foundation on. But I'm going to take it one step further. The concealer is going to go like all across my nose because I want to hide those, conceal the nose marks. And yeah, so I'm going to blend it through. Oh, this brush, by the way, I'm going to show you in a second what brush I'm using. This is the Morphe E48. There you go, E48. Love this brush. It's the best concealer brush ever. I love it. And I'm always looking for another concealer brush to top it, but I haven't found one yet, so there's that. So yeah, just gonna blend all of that out nice and seamless. I'm really not being all that careful. I'm just blending it out like willy-nilly. This is like my quick, I need to do a quick base. This is basically what I do. I do this and I just go to town. Conceal around my nose area, but you'll see that I will basically conceal my whole nose. There we go. I don't know why I bothered doing that. I'm gonna be concealing all of that anyway. So around my moustache, this is the darkest part of my face, and I'm going to just conceal all that as well. Back in with the brush, and I probably could have blended a whole lot better than that. I don't know. Does it feel like I'm rushing? Oh yeah, I was rushing that day. I just realized I was rushing. So yeah, I was rushing. I had somewhere I had to be. Anyway, so I'm just blending all that through. As you can see, like I said earlier, I'm just blending it all over my nose because I will define my nose with something else. So I'm not, it doesn't matter. So just put concealer down where you need to conceal. Because the concealer is a lighter shade than my actual skin tone, I put it in specific spots, and I'm just perfecting here now. Making sure it's all blended in there. And yes, just checking. Yes, girl. Check, check, check. More concealer. So this is gonna go, this is kind of like reverse contouring. I should have brought it a little bit further down when I applied it. Well, that's what it looks like I should have done, but the way I blend it out, I blend it downwards, so it doesn't really matter in the end anyway. But yeah, so I left that dark part on my cheeks on purpose, like for a reason, so don't think, what the heck is she doing? It's for a reason. Because if you think about it, like where do you normally put, like where do you actually see your concealer or your foundation coming through? So yeah, if you think about it that way, I think it's the best way to understand why I'm putting concealer in those spots, because they're going to be the lighter spots. Okay, so my Laura Mercier translucent medium deep powder. You guys, this powder is the absolute bomb. And that brush is the E58. Now I'm tapping off a lot of the excess. Like I'm tap, 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 tap. Like you just want the lightest layer and then you want to build on that. Wow, that was a lot of tapping. And then you just get right in there and you just stamp it on the skin just so it doesn't disrupt the product underneath. That's why I'm pressing as opposed to sweeping. I do sweep later, but that's only because I've already got product down. Just getting rid of all the settling into fine lines with the concealer and then going in. There we go. So stamp, 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 press, press, press. And like I said earlier, I press first and then I sweep later. And that's how I set the concealer. It gives it an awesome airbrushed look. Stamp, stamp, stamp. Now I will say I could have added a little bit more concealer kind of underneath my, like the corners of my lips, but later on it doesn't really make that much of a difference because I contour my lips anyway, so it's fine. With a little bit of darkness there. Basically wherever I put concealer down, I'm going to stamp in the powder. Ooh yes, It Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Airbrush Powder Bronzer and the Hoola Toasted. I love the Hoola Toasted in the shade, yeah, Toasted. Hoola Bronzer in the shade Toasted, and it is my favorite. If you ever see me doing kissy faces or something, it means I really love it. So, yeah, so I'm just bronzing in those areas that I did not put concealer. So as you can see, the bronzer has color itself, and that in itself is going to provide coverage. So if you put it in those areas that, you know, that you saw that I didn't put concealer, that was for a reason. And basically, yeah, so I'm gonna put bronzer where I normally put bronzer, deliberately where I didn't put concealer and powder, and it's still gonna contour the face like beautifully. Oops, my bad. And still bronzing. I don't know why I'm showing you guys so much of the bronzing. I think because I love bronzing so much. As you can see, bronze, bronze, bronze. I'm having such a good time bronzing here. You guys have no idea. I'm just like, yes, bronzer, do your thing. I'm just checking to see if I need it anywhere else. So it looks kind of crazy now. That's okay. Yeah, bronzing my nose. You know how I told you guys before it was okay to have concealer everywhere? That's because I'm going to bronze with my, I'm going to contour with my bronzer, like my nose, define it with the bronzer. And as you can see, it's not looking like one big blob any longer. Like it's not looking one-dimensional, it's looking more dimensional now. And then Sephora Microsmooth. Oh my god, I don't know what I'd do without Sephora Microsmooth in the shade Deep 60. And the brush that I'm using is the Morphe E34. It is a round, dense, more like a round, dense packing brush, but I like to use it to apply Microsmooth because it's gonna really kind of, it's harder, so it's more dense, so it's going to smoothen out everything more seamlessly. And because I've already got powder products down, I'm putting another powder on top. It's like when you blend eyeshadow, like when you blend a lighter shade, use a lighter shade to blend out a darker shade. It's doing the exact same thing but for my face and making everything more seamless and like melted together. I love this step because everything just kind of comes together. And if I see any areas that look too harsh, I will go over with Microsmooth. It's honestly life. Okay, that is, what brush was that? That was the Fenty Beauty. That was the bronzer brush, 195. It's too small for bronzing for my type of makeup, so I'm using it for blush. And that palette is the Sahara Blush Volume 1, and I'm using the shade Zane and Toby mixed together. I do often mix those two together just because like when I don't want a fully pink blush and I don't want a fully orange one either, I like to mix them together and just get a bit of like a corally hybrid color that's for deep skin. Looks absolutely gorgeous. And on my nose, because you know when you're flushed and you get a bit of a red nose, I think it just looks really, really good together. And then we're going in back into the same Saharan Blush Volume 1 palette, and we're going into the shade Zara with the Anastasia Beverly Hills A23 brush. This is the highlighter brush that I like to use, and I'm just going to highlight my cheekbones, nose, cupid bow, those areas. And this is basically just a bronze highlighter. It's not as finely milled as other highlighters that I've used, but I find that the shade is just absolutely perfect. I think there's I would compare it to Becca Chocolate Geode, but that one's more finely milled. Okay, so this is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I love this stuff. I go through it so quickly because look how much I'm using. Like, really, Ollie? You're really gonna use that much? Dang, that was a lot. But it just feels so nice on the skin. It's so light and refreshing. I love it. Okay, this next one is the Huda Beauty Resting Boss Face. Oh god, this stuff smells so strong. It actually gives me headaches, but it works. Pray for me. Ah! Okay, that's me like totally freaking out. It's such a strong scent, like, but it works. I don't know why I went in for a second. Am I all right? 3 goes? Wow. I'm so, what even? Okay, yeah, it's so intense. Okay, next one, what am I using here? I didn't even show you guys. So that is a lip liner by MAC. It is called Bittersweet, and it's like the perfect combination of brownie, deep chocolate, kind of almost burgundy color. I really like it. As you can see, I've worn it down pretty much, like a lot. And then I'm going in with Netta by Colourpop and Elixir. I absolutely adore this lip gloss, and I have like 7 of them. They went on special because it was like last chance, and I literally grabbed as many as my cart could hold. Well, actually I ordered 5 and they gave me 2 extra ones, and I was like, I'm not gonna complain. So I love it. And yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys a beauty reel coming up real soon, and the eye look is from the Pat McGrath Labs Divine Rose. So if you want to see the eye look created, head over to that video. I'll link it in the cards for you. Yeah, thanks guys.
Wanna know the taste of your lips under palm trees, somewhere a million miles away. You look like you wanna try the same.
And there you have it guys, that is how I created this face. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like videos like this, let me know in the comments down below. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, because you know we're on our way to 1K. We're getting closer and closer. I have some giveaways coming up, so make sure you subscribe guys so you are notified for my giveaways. Alternatively, you can go to my Instagram. It's Aphrodite _by _Olympia, and you can also find out details for the giveaway there as well. So as you can see, this is the face. We're done. We had some fun. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you beauties on the next video. Take care, my doves. Bye.